Shalom, shalom, Israel. I want to start this by giving all praise, all honor, and all glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shah, by Hashem, Kal Kadash, who this world so ignorantly calls God and Jesus Christ and the Holy Spirit in the ancient Paleo Hebrew tongue. I want to give double honors to the elder of the men of Israel camp, Elder Kazak, who teaches well, who rules well. I want to give double honors to the elders across the four corners of the earth, starting with GMS. And I want to give honors and salutations to the brothers that are of the hopeful elect. And I want to give a shout out to the brothers of the speckled bird, causing confusion among the heathen. To all y'all brothers, I like to say shalom. All right. This is gonna be the title of this is gonna be dubbed "Only the Elect Will Know the Secrets." Okay. We're gonna start right here. Excuse me, my allergies are bad. All right. It's Amos 3:7. Right. Surely Yahweh, thy power, will do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto his servants, the prophets. There you go, man. And what is that? What is that secret, man? It's the truth, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of what? The word. You know? That's what that is. And only his elect men will have it. That's his servants, the prophets, man. The men that you see on the highways and the byways teaching in truth and in sincerity and in diligence week in, week out, day in, day out, you know, in a season, out of season, you know, those are those men right there, you know. Okay. We'll go to, all right, here we go. It's the second Esdras 12:36. Thou has been meet to know the secret of the highest. Therefore write all these things that thou hast seen in a book, and hide them, and teach them to the wise of the people, whose hearts thou might and teach them to the wise of the people, whose hearts thou knowest, may comprehend and keep the secrets. Kind. So don't go and give it to somebody that's not gonna adhere to what you're saying, you know. Don't go and give it to somebody that's not gonna listen to you. You know what I'm saying? Because the scripture says what? Speak not much with a fool, man. Speak not much with a fool. So a wise man will do what? Give an ear, right? The wise will give an ear. Let me see. So I can. That's what I'm looking for right there. Alright. So look, the point that's right there in 38, and teach them to the wise of the people, whose hearts thou knowest, may comprehend and keep these secrets. Okay. Go over here and hit Proverbs 1:5. There you go. There we go. A wise man will hear and will increase learning, and a man of understanding shall attain unto wise counsels. Okay? To understand a proverb and the interpretation, the words of the wise and their dark sayings, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and knowledge. Talk not much with a fool. Okay? So it says, show it to the wise. Because the wise what? As it says in 5, a wise man will hear and increase learning. Okay? That's why you teach it to the wise and not to the fool. Okay? Alright? Go. Here. I want to get Okay. Alright. It's the book of Sirach 39:1. But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High, and is occupied in the meditation thereof, will seek out the wisdom of all the ancient, and be occupied in prophecies. Only the men of the Lord are going to do this, man. Why? Because they have their mind in meditation of the secrets, man, of this truth. All true men of the Lord, man, it's going through your head all day long, man. You talking to the Lord all day long. You know what I'm saying? You know. You know what I'm saying? In every situation, you will, you know, be spiritually minded, man, not carnally minded. You know what I mean? As you build your relationship with Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah. You know what I'm saying? Right? He will keep the sayings of the renowned men, and where subtle parables are, he will be there also. Okay? So who is the sayings of the renowned men? Those are our forefathers, man. We're reading it right now. These are the sayings of the renowned men. You know? The elect. The elect. Alright? These are the sayings of the renowned. Okay? Verse 3. He will seek out the secrets of grave sentences. Right? And be conversant in the dark parables. Right? Where's that? Psalms 78. Right? When it says he will seek out the grave sins and be conversant in dark parables. When we talking amongst each other, it's like we speaking a whole different language in front of other folks. You know what I'm saying? Look, Psalms. Oh, what happened? Yo, what? Man, nothing to say. Get your ass on through, man. Now I can't click on it. Yo. I can't click on it. Okay, alright. I got something for your ass, you motherfucking devil, you. I got something for you. Oh, so I can. Oh, I ain't got no internet on this phone. Oh no. So it won't type it in. Maybe it will. It won't do nothing. That's fucking crazy, man. Man. So irritating. Look at this. Alright, there we go. Okay. Alright, so. Alright, let me go back to this. Salakim. Alright, verse 2. Verse 2. He will keep the sayings of the renowned man, and where subtle parables are, he will be there also. Yahweh Shah taught in parables, and we're going to read that too in Matthew. Okay? He will keep the sayings of the renowned men. Oh, and Salakim, verse 3. He will seek out the secrets of grave sentences and be conversant in dark parables. Look. Look. Look at what King David said. He said, give ear, O my people, to my law. And that's the law of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah, okay? Because he was a man of the Lord, right? Incline your ears to the words of my mouth. I will open my mouth in a parable. I will utter dark sayings of old. There you go. Which we have heard and known, and our fathers have told us, the renowned men. There you go. There you go. You see, in verse 2, right here. I will open my mouth in a parable. I will utter dark sayings of old. That's what this is saying. Right here in verse 3. He will seek out the secrets of the grave sentences and be conversant in dark parables. Alright? You know? There you go. There you go. He shall serve among great men and appear before the princes. And what was in those dark parables, man, prophecies, man. Yo, those are deep parables that the Spirit of the Lord has got on His elect to break it down in this time, man. You have to understand that our forefathers back in the day when this was written, when this was wrote, they wrote it for us to break it down. They wrote it to be broken down in this time. They didn't know. They was just writing what they were seeing. You know what I'm saying? It was right, and now that time has passed, we can now break it down. You know what I'm saying? Okay? Verse 4. He shall serve among great men and appear before the princes. He will travel through strange countries, for he had tried the good and the evil among men. You know? Hey, I'll tell you this. the elder Kazak, even though he wasn't taught directly from the elders, he still serves. Because he was taught by Elder Tahar. I mean, through what? Through the Unihorn, through the internet. And look, and appear before princes, he would travel through strange countries. That man done been 5-6 states living, you know what I'm saying? For he had tried the good and the evil among men. He's done that. He's seen the good and he's seen the evil. When I read that, I think of Elder Kazak. That's what I think of, right? He will give his heart to resort early to the Lord, Yahweh thy power that made him, alright? He will pray before the Most High and will open his mouth in prayer and make his supplication for sins. Excuse me. When the great Yahweh thy power will, he shall be filled with the spirit of understanding. He shall pour out wise sentences and give thanks to the Lord in his prayer, And that's something that only the elect are going to do, man. You know what I'm saying? Okay. This is one of my favorites right here. That Romans 11 and is it 8, 7? 7. 7. Well, this is the book of Romans, chapter 11 and verse 7. What then? Israel hath not obtained that which he seeketh for, but the election have obtained it, and the rest were blinded. There you go, man. There you go. And that's part of the curses, man. The Lord shall smite thee with Deuteronomy 28 and 28, man. You know what I'm saying? Look, it says Israel have not obtained what he seeketh for, but the election have obtained it, and the rest was blinded. According to as is written, Yahweh thy power have given them the spirit of slumber, eyes that they should not see, and ears that they should not hear until this day. Until this day. Until this day. Salakia. God, until this day. Because these niggas are crazy. Okay? These niggas are literally crazy. Yeah. You can go to 28 and 28. It's part of the curses, man. You can see that 28:15. But it shall come to pass if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of Yahweh thy power to observe and do all the commandments and his statutes which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. Alright? And from 16 all the way down to 68. It's crazy. Man. Alright, but I want 28 and 28. Okay? Look right there in the green. And the Lord shall smite thee with madness and blindness and astonishment of heart. There you go. There you go. You niggas are, you don't have it. You don't have it. You don't have it. You know? No, I'm gonna go to I am gonna go get this. There we go. Matthew 10:9. Alright. They couldn't understand Yahweh Shai. You know what I'm saying? They couldn't understand him. he spoke the ultimate parables. He was cold-blooded. He was raw. Come. Alright. And the disciples came and said unto him, why speakest thou unto them in parables? And he answered and said unto them, because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it is not given. Okay? And why? Because they were blinded. Why? Because the Lord has his elect, his 1/3 and his 2/3 that will be cut off. Okay? He has it all planned out. Why? This is his movie. That's that. Okay? For whosoever hath, to him shall be given, and he shall have more abundance. But whosoever hath not, from him shall be taken away even that he had. Therefore I speak to them in parables, because they sing me not, and hearing they hear not, neither do they understand. What is that? what I just read. Romans 11 and 7 and Deuteronomy 28 and 28. The Lord will smite thee with blindness. And then in Romans 11 and 7 it says that Israel have not obtained what she seeketh for, but the election have obtained it. The elect men, bro. God. Look. And it is fulfilled in the prophecy of Isaiah, which said, by hearing ye shall hear, and shall not understand, and seeing ye shall see, and shall not perceive. Okay? For this people's heart is waxed gross, and their ears are dull of hearing, and their eyes have closed, lest at any time they should see their eyes, lest at any time they should see with their eyes and hear with their ears, and should understand with their hearts, and should be converted, and should I heal them. You know? But blessed are your eyes. Okay? Now he's talking to his men that he's with. You know? To the elect men that he's with. But blessed are your eyes, for they see, and your ears, for they hear. For verily I say unto you, that many prophets and righteous men have desired to see those things which ye see, and have not seen them, and to hear those things which ye hear and have not heard them. Okay? And then he goes into the parable of the sower. Okay? Alright. No, we don't want to get into this. Khan, and that's right. The Khan. They said, that many prophets and righteous men have desired to see those things which ye see and have not seen them, and to hear those things which you hear and have not heard them. Where is that? That's in John 15 and 15. Y'all can't get it because you're not chosen. Alright? Ye have not chosen, verse 16, John 15 and 16. Ye have not chosen me, but I have chosen you and ordained you that ye should go and bring forth fruit, and that your fruit should remain, that whatsoever ye shall ask of the Father in my name, may he give it to you. Come. These things I command you, that ye love one another, and if the world hates you, ye know that it hated me before it hated you. If ye were of the world would love his own, but because ye are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hated you. Okay? There you go. So the Lord chooses, man. He chooses his man, bro. There's nothing you can do about it. If you're chosen, you're chosen. If you're not, hey, man, shit. Be happy with the 1/3 if you're not the elect, man. That's it, bro. Just make sure you stay on track and don't go off and become 2/3, man, because that's a scary thing. Scary thing, man. Slacking. Alright. Look. I have manifested thy name unto the men which thou gavest me out of the world, okay? Thine were they, and thou gavest me them, and they have kept my word. Now they have known that all things whatsoever thou hast given me are of thee. For I have given unto them the words which thou gavest me, and they have received them, and have known surely that I came out from thee, and they have believed that thou didst send me. I pray for them. I pray not for the world, but for them which thou hast given me, for they are mine. Okay? And all mine are thine, and thine are mine, and I am glorified in them. Alright? And how are we doing that? On the highways and byways, man. In our daily walk even. Yeah, everything that we do, man. You know? And now I am no more in the world, but these are in the world. That's talking about the elect men. And I come to thee, Holy Father, keep through thine own name, whom thou hast given me, that they may be one as we are. Alright? that, say shalom, brothers. Man.